Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, hey, folks, sampler review series reviews I do for the one. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that at the time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. It's another Taco Bell menu item. I just got through doing one, and we're doing another one because I went to Taco Bell and they had two things that I could review. But we'll get to that. It's a super simple format, folks. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammer on about it for a bit. That's the whole thing. It's like, I could go over there and I've had, occasionally I'll get, I won't say constructive, but occasionally I'll get criticisms on my videos. Not very often, but every now and again. So it's like, brr, 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 you talk too much. Brr, brr, brr. Your videos are boring. Folks, that just is what it is. If I'm not your particular cup of tea, well, that's alright, because I don't drink a lot of tea anyway. That's not true. I drink Arizona tea, but I don't really consider that to be tea in the proper sense. Ultimately, folks, whatever you want to go over there and consume on the YouTubes, the internets, what have you, well, that's up to you. And I'm not for everybody, and everybody's not for me. And that's okay. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm inside my truck, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I like to highlight super cool shirt. Super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! It's my Aqua Teen Hunger Force shirt. I don't need no instructions to know how to rock what with Carl. Aqua Teen Hunger Force, great animated show, very weird, from the early 2000s, and it went for a while. Like it hung around, and it still kind of exists. Periodically they'll do stuff with it and everything. I've even heard maybe they might do another movie at some point. They did do a theatrical movie, folks. Me and my friends saw it. It was an experience. Carl is easily the best character. I think that's just hands down. Everybody agrees on that. He's the breakaway star of that series. They could have done, if they'd, and I get why you wouldn't, because it's too much of a good thing. Man, they could have made a sitcom out of Carl. They could have done it. But anyway, what the fuck am I trying for y'all today? What are we doing here? Well, like I said, it is a Taco Bell menu item. Specifically, it's their new item. It's, boom, look at this. It's taco. This is their, their shredded beef grilled cheese dipping taco. Oh, because, boom, we got cheese. Boom, we got red sauce. Comes with a couple sauces that you can dip it in. It also comes with some chips, because I'm guessing they figure you're not going to go through all the sauce with just the taco. And because occasionally people want to know how much things cost, this was $3.79. It cost me over $1 more than the burrito I just reviewed. So hopefully this is good. And like the whole kitsch with this thing is they're playing up the fact that the beef that they use for this is like slow braised shredded beef. It's meant to be like a birria kind of taco. Okay. We'll see. We'll see, won't we? We'll see. So let's open this fucker up. Oh god. It is hot as fuck, man. I'm telling you. Don't like the sun. I'm not a fan. It is a... Alright. Well, I mean, to be fair, it looks... No. Better side. It looks like this. It's a taco, it has been grilled, and it has grilled cheese on it. Smells good. I will say that, it smells good. The way I'm going to do this, I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try it plain by itself. Then I'm going to try it with the red sauce. I'm probably not going to do the nacho cheese sauce, just because I don't really feel like it's just nacho cheese sauce. But, let's give it a go. You know what? That is actually proper tasty. That is, I think, the first time I've had a Taco Bell taco where the beef actually tasted like it came from a cow. Like, genuinely, I'm not saying it's great, okay? Expectations being what they are. It's still Taco Bell. But I have to give it to them. That is a much more flavorful beef. It is definitely like a shredded beef. It's not like their normal ground beef blend. That's surprisingly good. And I mean, it's very flat. I personally think you're paying too much for it. I think if it came in a group of 3 and you paid $5 for it, I'd be down with it. $3.79 for one. That's a bit much. But it's actually well seasoned. Like, I mean, they're clearly trying to mark this as like being a little bit of a premium item. And as much as like you laugh at the concept of, oh, it's a premium item from Taco Bell, ha ha ha. I mean, Taco Bell has shown that, no, like they will occasionally go over there, go a little bit outside the box, put something out there that's a little bit more, a little bit more quality. I would say that this qualifies. Without the sauce, as is, I am genuinely impressed. Now we got the red sauce, which is it's not as thick as I was expecting. I'll just try a little. Ooh. Yeah. It's got a nice tomatoey flavor to it. It's definitely not the deepest red sauce I've ever had, but it's not as thin as I would have expected from Taco Bell. Alright, let's try the taco in the red sauce. Because that's what it's for. It's the dipping taco, after all. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Sauce works well with it. About the only thing, it's even got a little kick to it. Kind of goes to the back of your throat. I like that. About the only thing I would say with the dipping is obviously because now you got the sauce, you're losing some of the intricacies of the shredded beef. You're not getting not tasting the seasoning as much, but I mean, I'm just going to come right out and say it. This is the closest. I think this is the closest that Taco Bell has ever come, at least in my experience, to actually tasting like a proper taco. Now, I'm not saying it manages to completely get there, but the fact that they even got within somewhat striking distance is respectable. I think, again, make this a group of 3 tacos, charge $5 for it. I'd be down with it 100%. As is, I do like it. I do genuinely like it. And again, I have to say I am impressed. What would it be in Taco Bell? I think they could have done a lot worse. And they didn't. They actually put some effort into, they obviously, like they said, they wanted to kind of mimic the birria style of taco. I mean, it's still Taco Bell. I can't emphasize that enough. But, I mean, I can see what they were swinging for, and they didn't, it's not like they just tapped it with a bunt. I'd give them a solid double on this one. They didn't make it all the way around the bases, but they showed some spunk and some pepper. Sauce was good. Taco was good. And man, I think if I didn't know it was from Taco Bell, I don't think I would assume that it was from Taco Bell. And considering that out of the 2 items that I'm reviewing today, before this I did the glorious return of the, what the hell is it called? The Beefy Crunch Burrito. This was honestly just going to be kind of a throwaway because it was a new item. I was like, whatever. This is way better. This is, two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yeah, and yeah, honestly. I have professed the fact that I am a much bigger burrito fan than I am a taco fan when it comes to Taco Bell. This is a taco that I would get over most of their burritos. Genuinely. About my biggest point of contention is what you get for the price. Now, they do go, like I said, they do go over there and give you some chips. I personally say, get rid of the chips, get rid of the nacho cheese sauce. I don't need either of those things. Just give me 2 more tacos and give me maybe a little extra red sauce, like maybe a little bit bigger thing. But even then, you might be able to get away with just that. That would be my ideal interpretation of this. Like I said, charge me $5 for it. Because it's good, but it definitely leaves me wanting more. And considering that it does cost more than a burrito, you can kind of see where my point of contention is. But I would get it again, I have to admit, and I would recommend it. I think if you want to be at least slightly impressed with what Taco Bell has to offer, this is probably the item. It feels the least gimmicky out of the stuff that they've come up with, and it feels like, yeah, they put in some effort, and I gotta give them that. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of the day, spectacular rest of the week. Monday, Metro, it's months, Penn, especially here, folks. You can go over there and have yourselves a truly surprisingly impressed Taco Bell rest of your life, because, I mean, credit where credit's due. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in your world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated, but we can't do all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Especially when it's hot, and you're sweaty, and you hate being hot and sweaty. It's not a good time. But it's important regardless of how hot and sweaty we are. Well, I mean, depending. It's important when we run into situations that are stressful, frustrating, etc. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks. Do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to go over there and you're going to try yourself out a shredded beef grilled cheese dipping taco from Taco Bell. And maybe like me, you're going to be more impressed with it than you expected. So then maybe you, myself, some other folks, we're going to go over there. We're going to go over there and be like, you know what? There needs to be a new standard for fast food in this country. And other countries, too. I don't know. I know that fast food in a lot of different countries is very different than it is here in America. But we're going to demand better quality fast food because clearly they can make it happen when they want to. And they don't have to charge up the ass for it. And, we're going to go over there, we're going to make it a thing, and then all of a sudden, you're going to be getting, it's still fast food, but, it's going to be a little bit more premium, and the world's just going to be a little bit better place, and maybe we'll go over there and we'll start solving some of our bigger problems. It all starts with fast food. Or conversely, that was all bullshit, and, fuck, man, just, if you want higher quality fast food, go to a higher quality fast food place. Go to Culver's, go to, what are some good places? I don't know, my mind's blanking, it's too hot. Bye!